have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my wonder cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Grasping to control.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there as they'll get.
Why does shit feel awkward as fuck?
A yard to the 37. This defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Well, I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. field empty here. It's 3rd and long. Herbert now. Under pressure, they got him again. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Right, let's go.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now, if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Lawrence will throw. Escaping the pressure right. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Third and 8. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there.
Lewis, I saw it.
The Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
Running back pockets on swole, young, got a whole lot of C-Tone, getting money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better.
Hey, go! 11, Agate, Silver.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Jaguars at 5-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll run with ETN. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Fred, go. Hey, Soko. Go, let's go. 11. Sink right. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That shit crazy. Definitely feels off.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
My mobility is very usually we get on. That's not good.
Now it's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. There was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping it for a loss. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And now lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Ladd McConkey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Cyril, you got all your clothes ready?
Up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Hey, Lion!
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, run! Sink right open. Sink right!
Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 33. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I don't know what Chris. I don't know what the fuck I was at.
32 yards.
This is gonna be hard.
And the
Dang, this
Jaguars
shit
have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Good double team, man.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Herbert uncorks one for Davis. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball is with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3 because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone. Off to the races. Travis Etienne. Touchdown.
What I'm doing there.
Travis Etienne. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. after the touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away. Now Isaiah Pacheco going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Darnell Savage there to make the tackle.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now a deep one for Johnston. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, Herbert.
Oh my God.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Thornton American. And the Jags are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go, go! Hey, go, go! Go, go! And this is it! Take right open, open.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield.
Let's go. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
No, my mobility is.
Seconds in.
Oh, got it.
So it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Davis now to return it.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
1 second, all that remains.
A final shot before the break for Herbert.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Whatever,
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. ETN up the middle. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try the left side with ETN.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Able to slither by. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Hey, lion, lion. Hey, tomato, tomato. Cut. Take right open.
Here's Allen. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that'll
That'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, LA! Ladd McConkey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers get a bit closer.
Cameron Dicker for the...
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And that one not returnable, not by a large stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And Hardwire's going to get him over to 40 to 42. 103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
3rd and 3.
Go, go! Hey, go, go!
Here's Lawrence. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here for Davis. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. On Herbert, his 3rd interception.
I couldn't get my hand right.
Jordan Lewis.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
At the 23-yard line.
Okay, ready? All right, let's go. Son, it's a hunt. Same right.
Straight ahead, ETN. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
So go, hot. Big 13 heavy. Silver.
They'll run with ETN. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
On the red. So go, hot. There we go.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown! De'Ami Brown from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
That one complete to McCollum.
We'll get it to
Takes the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 50-yard
From the 50, here's Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
I know it was a game but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 35 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Jaguars 35, Chargers 21.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tim Patrick, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after here coming up. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Red on red.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now ETN to start the drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this out past the 10.
129 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Hey.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
11, again. Hey, lion.
Lawrence will throw.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Over the middle, complete.
It's Johnston. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now it's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Here's Herbert.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Darius Davis,
27 yards.
And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last 12. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 10.
The offense on third down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
21.
Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing, Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Now 1st and goal.
Hey, cancel. Home to try. Go.
Now Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Herbert going to throw. Steps away to his left. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Herbert. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Chargers 36.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. The 20. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining, boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on it. Are you going to put a smaller corner on it? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. With a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. They'll try to get forward, but